because he has a lot of empathy for people. I strongly feel like he's an empath. He has a lot of empathy, very kind, compassionate person. Hi everyone, welcome to this fun video that I do. So every week I drop a video or two about a hot topic that's going on. This is what we can learn from people who are on the public light. If you're on Instagram, please make sure that you follow me so you keep up with my daily readings. If you're on YouTube, please make sure that you subscribe and also like the video if you like it, and comment. I'd love to hear what you have to say. So today I'm going to focus on Rob Kardashian. I have been doing a series of the Kardashians because I believe, in my opinion, that they are a narcissistic family household. And this household is led by Kris Jenner, the Scorpio mother. And it appears to me that it's all about image, and they kind of bully each other, which is not very fair. But I covered a lot of the bullying aspect in Chloe's video. So throughout the video, if you're watching on YouTube, there'll be a card up about it. If you're watching on Instagram, there is a playlist that I created, so it will follow. The Kardashians will follow throughout the past videos that I've done. Okay, cool. So I pulled up his past, his present, and his future, and I want to keep this in mind that this is what we can learn. I pull energies from the situation. I always protect the energy, so I don't send any bad energy. This is just so that we can learn from the situation, and I feel like the Kardashians are very polarizing. Some people really love them or really dislike them, and I'm kind of in the middle. I feel like we can learn from them. Yeah, I'm a huge Kanye West fan, so with that being said, I don't like necessarily how he was treated by them, but that is my personal opinion. I do think that, and the reason why I titled the video this is because I feel like there might be a curse where the men are kind of like, I don't think it's that exaggerated as some people make it, but there seems to be a kind of curse around why the men in that family don't do well. And I think some people tend to blame the men, which I don't think is fair. And this is going to show us how, like, why. And I have a strong inkling of what's going to come up because I've picked up this kind of energy in his siblings videos. So let's break it down. His past, I get the Hierophant, Knight of Swords, and King of Cups. Okay, so I have a strong feeling that he wanted always to be like his dad. I mean, he looks like his dad, he has the same name as his dad, and having that, him obviously losing his parent at a young age really affected him. And I think we undermine that, you know. Lots of people are like, oh, he's a baby. I see such horrible things written about him, and I think it's so awful when they don't even know him, you know. The guy is just trying to live his life and make the most of it that he can. And I've even seen in videos Kim, I believe she's the bully of the family, you know. In narcissistic family households, there's always the role, and I feel like Kris uses Kim to convey what she wants to through like mean tactics, but that's another story. I've broken it down in other videos that are in the playlist. Like each child, I've broken down how this has affected them. I strongly feel like he should have been treated, especially by the media, a lot better. And now we're starting to see that the media, especially tabloids, in fact, I stopped reading tabloid magazines in about 2008, 2009, when I saw how badly they treated Britney Spears, because I was just like, you fabricate these stories, you don't tell the truth, and then we're still supposed to believe you and buy you. So I just think it's unfair. At the end of the day, he is a human, and he needs to be treated with respect. So with the present, I get 6 of Swords, Page of Swords, and 5 of Swords. I strongly feel like he's very quiet. He's a Pisces, and Pisces tend to be like that. I strongly also feel like he might be in school learning something. He has decided, I can feel this, that he's decided that he doesn't want to be on camera. He's decided that he likes to be behind the camera. So I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up working in production Pisces make great producers. They're really good at being behind the scenes. They're kind of like telling other people what to do. So I feel like he's going to be in production, direction, things where he can implement the plan forward, because he has a lot of empathy for people. I strongly feel like he's an empath. He has a lot of empathy, very kind, compassionate person. I feel that in the reading. So future, I get the moon, 10 of cups, and knight of cups. Okay, so I have a strong feeling that somebody new is going to come into his life, a woman, very sweet. She's going to help him. Like I said, I did a reading of Black China and Rob together, and like I said in that reading, I think that they were just not a good match. Pisces and Taurus, because I like Black China too, but I think Pisces and Taurus are just a disaster. A disaster, because I can just see them fighting. I mean, I get it, the energy in my head. Like, Taurus can tend to have bad tempers, and he's like about chilling, about relaxing. So even though it's funny, because I feel like Pisces needs somebody to, because I've dated 2 Pisces, and I'm not into like telling people every single thing that they need to do, you know. And I feel like Pisces need that. The men need that. They need somebody to be like, okay, you need to do this, you need to do that. Like, they like direction, but she would like yell at him the direction, but he needs to be told the direction. So I see somebody new coming in. I think she's already in the picture. Yeah, she's already in the picture. She's a good influence on him. I see a lot of good going to come for him in the future. I would encourage him to step away from his mother and his sister, particularly Kim. So with King of Swords and 2 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, I feel like he wants to get married to her. The new person in his life, he wants to marry. And with Ace of Swords, 6 of Cups, and the Devil, but his past is kind of holding him back. I see the lawsuit, the Devil card is fears that are holding us back, and the lawsuit and his past kind of makes him angry sometimes, and he doesn't know what to do with it. So I don't know if anybody's in this position, you know, I don't know him per se, but if anybody's in this position, I would encourage them to start boxing, to start cycling, to get out the frustration physically, because I see a lot of stagnant energy. And it's like the stagnant energy, he'll start something, he'll be like, oh, well, nobody believes in me, so I just give up. I used to say this when I taught yoga, that the last person we should ever give up on is ourselves. And because once we do, we can't blame others for giving up on us too. So let's see. Okay, so he's got a business partner, seems reliable, seems solid. The people outside of his family are very trustworthy. It's just dealing with his family that is an issue. And I understand, I totally get it. So, okay. 2 thoughts, 4 wands, the Justice. Okay, so lots of good coming, lots of good coming, especially by chance. It's gonna be like, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets married on a whim and we hear about it. I think as a public though, and the irony is I'm doing this reading, but I'm doing it from an energetic stance, and I don't want to be negative at all. I think the thing that we need to do as a public is leave his new person alone. Leave her alone, because I feel like she's very sensitive, you know, and it's difficult when you're famous today. I mean, did anybody even ask him if he wanted to be in the show, stuff like that, you know? You know, looking back, I'm like, when all these reality TV family shows started popping up, and the kid that didn't want anything to do with it, like the Osbournes, the eldest kid wanted nothing to do with it. I believe with, I mean, every family has its person that didn't want anything to do with it. And I always think to myself, why wouldn't they want to be on camera? I mean, even though I don't like people really knowing my business. I mean, somebody did a reading on me publicly, I'll be fine with that, because it is what it is. Or like spoke about me publicly, it's fine. What it is what it is. But because I do put some stuff about my life out there, but to have like your day in and day out, and then somebody can edit that, and it's just a very it's a very vulnerable position to be in. And even though Christiana does edit, she does the final editing and has the final say, still, even the fact that it wouldn't be me would still be quite violating. So the Justice and the Temperance, this is about his legal issue. They're going to come to a compromise that will involve the child, and she's so sweet, that little girl, and I feel for her deeply, because coming as a child of divorce, coming from that, it's not very helpful when your parents are fighting with each other. So I'd recommend with the Temperance bringing peace and balance, and offering, I don't want to say offering the olive branch, because I feel like in this situation, in terms of the parental, I am more siding with him than her, because I feel like she's asking a lot of him, and she's not necessarily taking into consideration the kids. It's very me, which is very Taurus. Sometimes I feel like they can be, especially about money, be like me, you know, other people aren't looking out for me, I have to take care of myself, I have to do this, I have to do that. But all in that, she's forgetting that there's a child in the middle, and that child needs love. He has deep love for that child, so does she, but I believe that he's showing it more. So with Two of Pentacles, he's gonna have to kind of juggle his past life with his new life, and I think he's going to do it well if he's trusted enough to do so. So I wish him the absolute best and lots of love. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I love you all.